Hello Aquarius, hope you guys are keeping well. We are going to get you a love reading done today. We're going to check on their feelings for you, how they're kind of seeing you at this time, and then any actions that they may plan on taking towards you, okay? So just take it if it resonates. If it does not, please leave it behind. Hope you guys have had a good weekend. And with all that being said, Aquarius, let's go ahead and start with your reading here. All right. So messages for Aquarius. Let's see their feelings for you. The Four of Pentacles. We've got some Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy showing up in their feelings. Okay. So they could be feeling like they're really holding on to this. They don't want to let this go, but they also could be showing me here that they're holding back a little bit. So we'll see. We're going to clarify all these cards and get a little bit more. Seven of Cups. We've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So there's a sense of daydreaming here, fantasizing a little bit about the two of you, about the connection and their feelings. They could be even feeling a little bit confused about the situation. Wow, Eight of Cups, more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So it's like they go from this fantasizing, this confusion, to walking away. There's something that they're emotionally detaching from. This is somebody who's going down the dark night of the soul. Somebody who feels like the emotions, pardon me, the investment of emotion, it's like it's not fulfilling. There's something that's leaving this person wanting to look elsewhere or go down a new path. Let's see how they're seeing you, Aquarius. The Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. So they're seeing you as somebody who's quite busy, maybe somebody who's traveling a lot or just has a lot on their plate, a lot of things that you need to take care of, responsibilities. Maybe they feel like you're constantly on the go. Yeah, King of Pentacles. They're seeing you as a very stable person, somebody who's very grounded, very fixated on building their material wealth, their material abundance. So you could be an entrepreneur. You could be somebody who travels for work. This is somebody seeing you as having, like I said, a lot on their plate, having to handle a lot. Maybe, again, constantly traveling or being on the go. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. They see you as a very grounded, balanced individual, but at the same time, they almost feel like there's something that they've noticed, I would say, Aquarius, in how they're seeing you is they're seeing you as somebody who likes to feel balanced, okay? Whether it's your personal life, your professional life, and they're seeing you as somebody being quite patient, tempered, like you don't show a lot of emotion. They could be sensing that maybe you're a little bit aloof to love or a little bit aloof to this connection, maybe not putting your heart on your sleeve. But they do sense that you like this sense of groundedness, of things being aligned, feeling balanced, feeling this energy of going with the flow, not rushing things, not forcing things. So they are seeing you as somebody that they really admire, but they see that maybe you don't have time for them. So this could be why in their feelings they are holding back, maybe not expressing too much. So they're really up in their head and their thoughts, daydreaming, fantasizing, going over the options that they have in regards to how to handle the situation. So they could be a little bit held back energetically right now, but I feel like something is pushing them to move away from the connection or away from this fantasizing of how things could be, because they feel maybe like there's not enough investment here. Let's see the actions that they plan on taking towards you, Aquarius. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who's being really strategic in how they approach you. Very, very slow energy, very slow movement. As you can see, this horse is at a standstill, but this is because they have been really thinking, putting a plan in place, strategizing how to move forward. So this is somebody who, again, I feel like is very confused about what step to take. They're emotionally withdrawing from this. Wow, the Five of Cups. More Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So let's get one more. Oh my gosh, the Tower. Okay. Whatever they're coming with, whatever they're going to offer you here, It is going to be very shocking. I feel like it's going to be a little bit unexpected on your end. You may not see this coming. Overall energy, Six of Pentacles with the Sun card, Leo energy, and more Earth energy with the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody who feels a little bit breadcrumbed. I'm not going to lie. They feel like you bring them a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of peacefulness, where they can be free to be themselves. They don't feel judged by you. But this is somebody who feels like you're not investing enough into the connection or into them, okay? Whether it's time, energy, communication, whatever the case may be. So I feel like this person's really thinking about things right now. They're really in their feelings, going through the different options that they have as to how to handle this situation. I feel like they're trying to emotionally detach so that they don't get their hopes up about a situation, because they are seeing you as somebody's energy being elsewhere. That you're very focused on your career, leveling up in some way. And it could be taking a lot of energy out of you because you have a lot of projects on the go. You have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of perhaps travel that you need to partake in. And they're seeing you as somebody who's trying to hold it all together, trying to be balanced, trying to, you know, temper everything in your life. Like, you're not, I don't know, there's this sense of feeling like you're very patient, you're very calm, although you have a lot going on. And I feel like this person wants more clarity. There's something here that they would like to be resolved. Again, the Sun can bring in clarity, it can bring in illumination, awareness, an epiphany, and so does that Tower. So I feel like this person feels very let down, disappointed emotionally. Again, they're thinking about the spilt milk, okay? The things that didn't work out, didn't go the way that they had hoped, that they had fantasized about. This is somebody who could have spent a lot of time in their head fantasizing an opportunity to build something with you here. But I feel like they're, again, feeling a little bit like they don't want to let go, but at the same time, their intuition is telling them to follow the path of the river there, to move forward. So I feel like this is going to come as a shock to you. Whatever they come to communicate to you, it's going to be heart-centered. They are going to say something. I feel like they're strategizing how they're going to deliver this news to you, okay? And it may make them feel very sad, very regretful, but this is something that this person has thought very long and hard about. It's not something that, you know, they just impulsively decided. And I feel like it's going to come as a shock to you that this person is expressing this, that they are emotionally detaching. It may shake up your world a little bit. It may take you off that temperance balance. Again, them feeling like maybe a little bit breadcrumbed, like the energy that you put out there in the world is very generous, very kind, very stable and reliable. You're a very loyal person, Aquarius, but this person feels like maybe they're not getting enough of your time here. They could feel like you're a little bit stingy with your time. Get a little bit more here. I want to see a little bit more in their feelings, because I know that they have deep emotions, okay? The cups are showing up in their emotions. They do feel very deeply. They feel like they wanted to invest in this, but I feel like they didn't put all their eggs in one basket, because they do have this energy that they're viewing you in as somebody who's either got a lot of distractions in their life, or somebody who has a lot of things on the go, where maybe they understand that, you know, you can't maybe carve out enough time for them. So you maybe even ask them to be a little bit patient. That could be the case for some of you. Let's get a little bit more in their feelings for Aquarius, please. Wow, the Ten of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, this person feels like they have no choice but to close out this cycle, to walk away for their own well-being. This is somebody who feels like, you know, they maybe had really high hopes here. They maybe chose to focus on you a little bit more than they want to admit, and it's leaving them feeling defeated, overwhelmed, burdened, betrayed, a sense of failure. They feel like they failed in some way here. And I feel like they've ignored this for a while. They felt like they needed to make this decision to cut their losses. They didn't want to see the truth about a situation. Maybe that you are somebody who's quite busy and you need your time to get things done. Maybe they thought they could accept this, But now that they're thinking about it, you know, the fantasizing didn't pay off. It left them in an illusion, or a delusion, I should say. This is somebody who is, you know, not wanting to make a decision to stay single, to focus on themselves, to focus on their own wish fulfillments, on their own achievements, to emotionally feel better. They go from the 8 to the 9, okay? They're in search for something that's going to be more fulfilling emotionally here. I feel like this person has a lot of disappointing energy in this connection. Let's get one more into how they're seeing you. They see you as a very grounded individual, but again, just somebody that maybe does not have enough time. Let's see. One more in how they're seeing Aquarius. The World. Yeah. They're seeing that you're somebody who, you know, you're pulled in many different directions. Again, heavy travel with the World card and the 8 of Wands. They're seeing you as somebody who has, look at that, the Wounded Warrior, who has a lot of responsibilities. Somebody who's a fighter, fights for the things that they want to achieve in life. But this person is seeing you as, you know, this is a closed out cycle. This is something that needs to come to an end, a close. The World is the last card in the tarot deck, so it could mean, you know, a successful completion of the two of you resolving something, or they're seeing you as somebody that they are going to have to close out and complete a cycle with, to let go of, even though they don't want to. This is somebody who wants to fight for it. They still have a lot of passion and desire for you. They've been really internalizing a lot that they want to say. They've been in this hermit energy with Virgo and Sagittarius with the Wounded Warrior. They've been thinking to themselves, you know, trying to find the wisdom within, what's the right path to go down for their own well-being. So again, the approach that they're coming in with is a very stable approach. It's something practical. They've thought it out. They've thought it through. They're going to be coming in to offer you something here and say something from the heart, which is going to cause a disappointing energy, a shocking energy, an energy that, like I said, is unexpected and may cause you, you know, a major shakeup in your environment or in your feelings. Let's get one more on their actions towards Aquarius. Look at that, Ace of Cups. They're offering you the truth here, okay? They're offering you a realization, an epiphany moment of how deeply hurt they feel, how neglected they feel. And again, I feel like it brings in clarity. Ace of Swords. This is an epiphany. Same with the Tower. So they're offering you unconditional love and support here, but they are bringing in some sort of clarity in regards to what it is that they require in order to not feel this dark energy of the Five of Cups, of feeling regretful for investing, feeling regretful or abandoned. Look at the burdens. This person with the 10 of Wands is ready to cut this off. They're ready to close off this cycle. They are here saying, you know, I was willing to fight for this. I was willing to carry the heavy load to maybe support and help Aquarius on their journey, but I'm feeling burdened. I'm feeling like I'm not heard. I'm not being paid attention to. Yeah. So whatever they're expressing to you here, it's from the heart. They mean it with good intention. They're not trying to overwhelm you, but they do need to take, you know, into consideration their own feelings, or the feelings of, you know, maybe no reciprocity, not enough reciprocity here. Let's get one more for their actions. Yeah, the Ace of Swords just wants to keep coming out. So this person is going to speak some sort of truth to you. It may hurt, it may sting, it may be a little bit too honest or blunt, but I feel like they've really thought this through. Yeah, they've made a judgment call. We've got Judgment and the 7 of Wands. They need to stand up for themselves and defend their position here. I feel like they did fight for something here with you, but I feel, again, needing to make a judgment call to either resurrect this. They're giving you the option for a new beginning, to see things in a new light, to take the opportunity to express how you feel, and see if this can be resurrected with the Judgment card, or if we are going to let this tower fall apart. Let this connection fall apart. Now, I don't feel like this person's coming in negatively. I feel like they are going to be very mature about the situation, very honest from the heart. They are disappointed about this, but, you know, in the 5 of Cups, they maybe even have regrets here. but that's how they're taking the action towards you, Aquarius. So I hope that that helped you in some way. And if you did like that message, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.